I know a girl who cut the angel wings off her back and replaced them with scars because she didn't think she could ever look the part. She's got far too many regrets for someone so young. The word pain is tattooed in braille onto the inside of her eyelids as a reminder that just because you cannot always see hurt doesn't mean that you can't feel it. She doesn't think she's ever met a man before, but figures that all boys must be made of razor blades because she's been cut more times than a lunch line full of 12-year-olds. She's got a heart like a meat locker. We've all got our hang-ups. As a kid, I was terrified of tornadoes until I became one, and I didn't always like the rain, mostly because it reminded me of drowning in a sky that couldn't even hold its own self together, so I understand what she means when she says that she's afraid to cry. It's fragile. I get it. I just wonder if she understands how beautiful her faults are, how lovely are the monsters that swim in her pores. But I don't think she does, because there's a whisper of distraction in her voice that takes its fingers, slips it into my ear, slides past the drum, down my spine, and bumps my heart, plucking so many strings. You would think Hendrix had died and gone to my chest. And it's got me feeling like a guitar amp turned up every time she speaks, letting every bit of her volume flow through the spaces where we bleed, while the edges of herself are getting blurry, because she's been made to feel worth no more than some hollow words any nobody might throw at her. And I want her to know that she is worth far more than a few backhanded compliments. Love, respect, faith, goodness, she's worth it. Forgiveness, happiness, patience, and trust, she's worth it. Comfort, compliments, beauty, value, she's worth it. Whatever it is, she's worth it. And it's a worth that is much more than some cheap obligation. It's the birthright of a princess. All you daughters of kings, I love you is not supposed to be some open-ended sentence. It's a promise to delivery. Still, she gets nervous, and when she speaks through her smile, I can hear the band-aids on her words, applying cover-up to damage that dwells deep beneath the skin, and these graves that are so full of skeletons, they somehow in her own mind make her feel like she's worth less. So she's gotten really good at hiding thunderstorms beneath some makeup and a dress. And I try to reassure her I've never seen such a beautiful storm with such little rain, and that if she let her skies open up, some of the injuries that she always drags around would wash themselves away, but she's too afraid to let her skies give way for fear that nobody's going to be there to catch her, because nobody has been there in the past. And she's ended up face down on the ground for months at a time, which is far long enough to build up walls around your heart that nobody can get through. But me, I'm a little different, so I'm going to try and go for it. I take my hands, I dip them down deep into love, and then reaching out, trying not to waste a single drop, thinking if I can get just one finger on that beating, beautiful mess of a heart, then she will remember. My God, I want her to know that whatever she needs to open her dams or plug up her holes, to repair her wings or bring order to her soul, to stitch up her cuts or take hostage her ghosts, if she needs warmth or kind words, flowers, or just to be heard, whatever she needs, she is worth it, and far more.